great. Honestly, I'm not sure what to tell you about.
My relationship? Oh, it's fine. It's really school I'm worried about.
Sometimes I just think that she's hard to get to. I'm still figuring out how she shows affection. I'm more touchy-feely than her.
My econ term is coming up and I have no clue what I'm doing. I keep asking Ari to help me study and she just keeps telling me to breathe.
She just needs to breathe. She overthinks everything. She just needs to trust that the universe will take care of everything in the end. If she would just spend a night with me and our friends instead of studying.
She just doesn't understand that I don't have that much downtime. When I do have downtime to spend with her, it's great.
It's wonderful overall. I love her.
She makes me feel complete.
We're fine.
Drinking again.
It's just the restaurant's been so stressful. Dina's been busy with her fiance, and I thought I was work much weeks.
It's nearly impossible to work with him when he's like this. It's like he expects me to carry it all on my shoulders. It's like he doesn't know I have a life outside the bistro.
I know the restaurant isn't the only thing on her plate. It's the only thing on mine. And if she keeps us up, we're gonna lose this business. And if this business fails, what else do I have?
I can't handle it all anymore. But if I quit, I might lose him.
It's a brand new day that's waiting before me. I see my head down as the ground will ignore me.
Fun!
And I try to escape and I go into hiding, but I know that someday this will run up behind me.
I don't understand why you called me into your office. Why do you want to talk to me more than you want to talk to any of your other students? I'm fine.
Everyone just dismisses the ideas I have. No one seems to be able to take me seriously. They can't even see me at all.
It's been kind of hard to make ends meet lately. The district isn't exactly the most generous when it comes to raises. I've been working with them for a while, but I feel like asking for a raise would just come out the wrong way. But I wouldn't teach unless I really loved it. Sure, some things are difficult, but that's just the way it goes.
I'm almost getting used to no one believing me. Taking me as a joke, but that's the way it goes.
Teenagers have hormones. It's normal. Just because I'm moody doesn't mean I'm at risk. It's normal. I'm normal. That's just the way it goes.
It's so hard to balance everything, but I guess I have to. Life's not fair. That's just the way it goes.
She said she'd never leave me in the dust. I don't know why I believed her. People always leave when they find someone better, and I get left alone. That's just the way it goes.
It's like everyone got some sort of handbook to this that I never got. I don't know how to handle college. I don't even know how to be in a relationship. It's like I'm always flying blind. That's just the way it goes.
She'll come around. I know it. It takes time, but we'll get there. That's just how relationships work, you know? That's the way it goes, goes, goes. That's the way it goes, goes, goes. That's the way it goes, goes, goes. Till it's gone. That's the way it goes, goes, goes. That's the way it goes, goes, goes. That's the way it goes, goes, goes. But I try to move on. It's a brand new day and it's waiting before me. I just keep my head down 'cause the ground will ignore me. I'm fine. And I try to escape
Where are we?
I don't know, but we've got to get out soon. The bistro.
Is there even a way out?
There has to be a way out. How else would we have gotten in?
Way out? What's going on? Who are all of you?
We're trapped. Am I gonna die here, Ori?
You're not going to die.
Were we kidnapped?
Who would kidnap us?
I'm just a college student. I don't have money or anything.
Wait, stop, everyone.
And why should we listen to you?
Can you shut up for a minute? Okay. We need to find some kind of order in this room before we all kill each other. Now. Sorry.
What have we gotten ourselves into?
Who the hell are all of you?
I'm Bobby.
That boy is nothing short of a trust.
Listen, I know the nature of humans is animalistic at the core, but we need to suppress our animal brains and establish order.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say before I step on the little guy.
I'm actually above average height for my age, so.
Wait a minute, do you hear that? You think you swallow my tech? Take a deep breath, swallow. I'm cold, and right now I wanna leave.
Back, I'm a little lost how I'm here. Where is that and how I can find a door, window, or key. We just need to step back and breathe.
Where are we? And why am I here with you? What, where, and who?
I can't
Find a way out.
We must be dead.
Oh, I'm in over my
We're
head.
not fine.
Where are we?
We both end up in this place, and how do we get free?
Joke's up, gotta find the camera. I know there's at least one way to exit. It's really killing me.
Where are we? And why am I here with you?
What,
where, and who?
I can't
Find a way out.
We must be dead.
Oh, I'm in over my head.
We're not fine.
Where are we?
We're gonna be fine.
We're not fine.
We're gonna be fine.
We're not fine.
We're gonna be fine.
I don't know what's going on.
We're gonna be fine.
We're not fine.
We're gonna be fine.
We're not fine.
We're gonna be fine.
I don't know what's going on. Where are we? And why am I here with you? What, where, and who?
I can't
Find a way out.
We're not fine.
Where are we? This is scary, right? Like it's real and it's happening to us and it's frightening, right?
I know it is, but freaking out isn't gonna help anything.
How can you be so calm right now?
I'm not calm.
Yes, you are. You are calm and you're telling me to be calm. I don't know how to possibly be calm when everything.
Lainey, baby, I love you, but if you say calm one more time, I'm gonna go talk to Bobby instead. Listen, my insides are going crazy right now, but I think I might know why we're here, and I know we're gonna get this out together, okay?
What could you possibly know about this? How could you possibly know about any of this?
Hi everyone. So we don't really know what this room is, and
We established that.
Okay, well, what I was trying to say is that we don't really know. I think what Lainey is trying to say is that we don't know if this room is real or not.
What?
Well, that's not really what I was trying to say. You know, when I think about this whole situation, it seems like a spiritual art project or a hellscape created by an omniscient God to punish us for our misdeeds. Doesn't it sort of remind you of that short story I wrote of all the 7 strangers stuck in purgatory, and each one of them represented one of the 7 deadly sins? And there was this gatekeeper, and
We just got kidnapped, and you're acting like this is some kind of joke, some kind of art exhibit. Are you serious?
You know, she might be onto something. Maybe this is some kind of millennial social experiment?
No.
Or
no.
like a prank video?
Please do not feed her imagination. Please, God.
Oh my God, is this a Febreze commercial?
This must be penance.
What do you mean by that?
This has to be an act of God.
Jesus Christ.
As I was saying, this has to be an act of God.
Penance, Judgment Day, whatever you want to call it, a higher power is in control of the situation. Although, to be quite honest, I don't remember reading anything in the Bible about a room like this. But the Lord works in mysterious ways.
It's them. Them. They've been watching me and they're watching us right now.
Who is them?
Do you really want me to get into it?
No.
Okay, we need to stop speaking over each other. We need to figure out what's going on. We need to find some kind of order before we all...
Is something funny to you?
No, it's just...
Just what?
It just reminds me of a book. What kind of book? A play. A good play. It's called No Exit. I started teaching it to my English class last year.
Wow, I'm so glad you read something that sounded kind of like this. You know, I actually watched Saw 3 last week. It was kind of like this too. God, isn't that just something?
I like plays. Will you tell us about it?
Will you please stop speaking to this baby boomer freak?
Please, tell us.
So now, everyone, this class now has to until 11:45. Talking about today and the rest of what you're meant to do. Let's start with code analysis. What did he mean when he said how's other people? Rolling
telling you.
I think I know exactly what's going on here.
Oh, do you?
Oh, well, not everything is the way we think it is.
And?
Well, you have to keep in mind how much you actually don't know. Just hear me out.
Oh my god, tell me about it. No, yeah, go off, man.
Things are every other holiday. Every holiday schemes, you got no business without them. You watch them on the TV screen and don't even seem to question your methods. They're always different than they seem. Like none of you know that the people in power in our stupid world are actually lizards.
Oh my god.
You gotta kid me.
Hear him out, please.
Yes, thank you, hear me out. I've done loads of treacherous research. Nothing's ever actually how it seems. The lizards in power of all their schemes, they got no risk without them. Please don't bring up the moon landing or Avril Lavigne's and live things. I'll never be just how they seem. Like there only is one Olsen twin and she just moves really fast. Whoa, things are never how they seem. And the government is a lie. 9/11's an inside job, the Mandela effect is alive and real. My parents don't actually care about me and our smart ones, I know how we feel. Things will never be just how they seem, especially me.
Well, I certainly enjoyed.
That's what you do? Look up weird conspiracies online? You need to stop talking like you got gravel in your mouth and speak up. What?
Young man, you really need to speak up.
I like books. I like to read on my nook.
Are you insane?
It's practical.
What kind of things do you like to read in your nook?
Little short stories, Choose Your Own Adventure, Goosebumps, R.S. Time, Stephen King, that kind of stuff.
Did you grow up reading those kinds of stories?
I kind of grew up on whatever I wanted.
Jesus Christ! How long have you been sitting there?
A while.
Well, what do you want?
What's for dinner?
I don't know. Can you figure out something out yourself? Your dad and I are really busy. Sorry, sweetheart.
All right.
What does that mean?
I kind of just read whatever I wanted to. I didn't have a lot of restrictions.
Neither did I. Or, I did. in a way, never mind, forget I said anything.
Well, I think it's time we made some proper introductions. I'm Dina.
Hi, Dina.
Anyway, I'm Dina Leone. I'm 31, and I co-own and operate a restaurant with Duke here.
That's cool. What kind of restaurant?
Oh, you know, we sell burgers.
It's Dungeons and Dragons themed. Get it? Cause like D&D.
I've seen that!
Oh, you have? So you live near there? 1439 53rd and 2nd Street?
Aria and I live in the dorms a few blocks away from there. I can't believe we've never stopped in.
Oh, you totally should. We'll give you a friends and family discount.
If we ever get out of here.
Well, I'm Ada Jenkins. I'm 44, and you already know. I teach English.
I'm Lady Hall. I'm 19. I'm a political science major. This is Aria.
Aria Lewis. I'm an English lit major with a minor in gender studies. I am 20 years old. I'm an Aquarius, don't really believe in monogamy. I'm a 4 on the Enneagram, an ENFP.
Aria, I don't think that's our top priority, right? Wait, did you say you don't believe in monogamy?
I was just putting it all out there to see if we could find a connection, you know?
Okay! So we differ in religious background, occupation, and social status. Is there anything else we may have a connection in?
What about you?
I'm Bobby.
Do you have a last name, Bobby?
Miller.
And you?
Amber Daly, 17.
Okay, so we've got a high school English teacher, 2 college students, a high school student, and 2 30-year-olds who own a restaurant.
Do we have any shared religious beliefs?
Oh, I was raised Catholic, but now I'm agnostic. So is Aria.
Duke and I are both atheists.
No.
They control all organized religion.
So you're an atheist.
Yeah, I guess so.
Right, so we believe different things, do different things, and fit into different categories. Is there anything else?
You could tell us more about your restaurant?
Well, what about
Well, how'd you guys start it? What's it like? Stuff like that.
Well, we've had it for about 6 years now.
it? Has it been that long? God, I guess it has. Really, yesterday's our opening.
Yeah. I don't know, you fall into a rhythm. Every day we get up at 8 a.m. and walk downtown past the same row of buildings until we get to ours.
Our home away from home. I just thought it would be us till we died. We was some show, taking her hand,
Asking the question.
I watched my life end.
My life began.
439.
It's the place where I belong. Looking from above.
1439.
And then a new story starts. Don't hurt my heart.
Don't hurt my heart,
'Cause when you do,
'cause when you do,
you take
a
peace
of me. The 3rd and 2nd Street.
I think they both seem like wonderful people.
Don't push it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone.
It's okay, I forgive you.
What?
What? Oh, I didn't.
No, say it.
I didn't. I don't
Oh,
understand.
I bet you didn't.
Didn't what? I don't
Is
understand.
there something wrong with me, Cracker?
Didn't even
Wait, I'm
Fine.
fine. Is there something wrong? Did one of us do something to you? There's something wrong? Did someone do something to me?
There's no need to
No need to get upset. Am I the only one who still remembers the situation we're in? Am I the only one who still knows that we're in this goddamn room? Hell, I don't even have a life to go back to, and I care more than all of you combined.
Amber? What do you mean you don't have a life to go back to?
I'm an orphan. My mother, last Monday. I'm alone in a place, but it doesn't feel like home. There's a ring, and I'm picking up the phone. And there's a voice that's on the other end with information that is sending me into a world I've never known. I look up, and I'm walking to the door. Feel my feet as they're heavy on the floor. I close my eyes and I count to 10.
So that was intense. I don't think I could ever bare my soul like that, let alone to strangers.
Yeah, you guys sharing your story was heart-wrenching. It was a long time coming, but I didn't expect it to happen in such a unique situation.
I still feel bad for Amber though. Should we talk to her?
I think it's best to leave her alone. She is a true hurting soul. You can just feel her pain. So young and so low.
She's only 3 years younger than you.
We've all shared so much, and yet there's still so much we don't know. Anything that clues into a connection. Like, what about you two? How did y'all meet?
It was like we both woke up after a long time of being asleep.
What Arya is trying to say is that we were friends for a long time before we started dating. It just sort of happened. There's not much to tell.
So nothing to give us a connection, I'm guessing?
Maybe we're overthinking it. Maybe there is no connection.
No, there has to be a connection. You know, 7 strangers, but one thing that links them all.
Well, what do you suppose that thing could be, Ari?
Honestly, I think it has something to do with each one of us screwing something up in our lives. And we were sent to this room together to figure out how to fix it. Like, humans are inherently selfish, and we do things that hurt others and we don't care. And this room is to reflect and make that right. I guess the real question is, how do we make it out? Are we even capable of such a change that'll free us before it's too late?
Excuse me, girls.
Look what you've done.
What are you implying?
He's obviously upset. With us, Ari?
Well, that's not my fault. I was just stating how I view the situation.
I bet you're having a lot of fun right now.
What?
I bet you really love the idea of all of us having such tragic past and being trapped in some self-reflection box. I bet you're really enjoying how dramatic the situation is. You're living in a poet's fantasy.
Lainey,
No, I need you to listen to me. This is all real. They're all real. The room is real. I'm real. I need you to be real. Why can't you be real? I told myself that we were okay. You were my light, my sunny day. But now I'm tripping over you and me. I'm not tied up, I'm in a twist. We've both gone blind to all of this. Why can't you see we're falling apart?
I really thought
fine to not know how you're feeling. Relationships are confusing.
Ours wasn't. It wasn't supposed to be.
None of them are.
It was supposed to be a positive thing. The one release from the stress of college life is just having this person and knowing that they're carrying me in their heart all day. But I have to carry her too. Which is hard, but it's worth it. That's what everyone says. Relationships are hard, but they're worth it.
Not necessarily.
I try so hard to be there for her, but I don't even know what she wants.
I don't think she knows either.
No, of course it's worth it. Arya is worth it.
Of course she is. I never said she wasn't. But you're forgetting your own worth. All those things that you're saying about Arya, she thinks the same thing about you. And you know why? Because you had that worth long before she even knew you. She's just taking notice of what was already there. Arya may be worth the struggle, yes, but not at the cost of yourself. You're the one person you've known your entire life. It's not your responsibility to take care of anyone first but yourself. Let Arya take care of herself, and you can take care of yourself.
You don't need a relationship for someone to take care of to prove to yourself that you're capable. You can be strong, smart, and capable on your own.
But we're supposed to take care of each other. That's part of being in a relationship.
But she needs my help.
But how can you take care of yourself if you can't take care of her?
I'm gonna break her heart.
I have to let her go.
Hey, if you need to take your mind all this, I'm happy to help. You like poetry, correct?
Sometimes a little heartbreak is necessary to avoid even more heartbreak in the future. It's like that saying, if you love something, let it go. Yes, sometimes if both people just stick to it, it can end up okay, but there comes a point when the best option for both people is to leave, even if both of them don't know it yet.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, that was heartwarming. Is that how you expected to go when you tell me? Be all neat and tidy with a big full house ending?
What are you talking about when I tell you what?
That you're leaving the damn restaurant.
How did you find out?
It was all over your email.
You went through my email?
You left it open. I wasn't snooping, but it's hard to ignore an email with the subject line, resignation form. When are you gonna tell me?
I didn't want to hurt you.
Yeah, well you did. We're best friends, Dina. We're supposed to be straightforward, open, and honest with each other.
We are. I just needed to figure out the right way to tell you. How long have you known?
I don't even remember, but I spent every night since trying to forget it.
What's that mean?
You're reading too much into this.
You've been drinking again. Have you? God, you have! You know, I had this gut feeling, but I decided to trust you. What was that you were saying about being open and straightforward with each other?
I never told you I wasn't drinking.
You said you were sober.
That was a few months ago. I was sober. A lot can change in a few months.
When?
When what?
When did you start again?
How is that? Okay. A few weeks ago, the big storm. Remember? All our chairs got blown away and we had to replace all the windows. You were with Mason all night, and I kept fucking calling and you wouldn't pick up.
Oh,
so I had one drink!
It's my fault! This is no one's fault! Stop sticking your nose in other people's business!
It's not my job to worry about you full time!
I was just trying to help.
It's not. It's my job to run the restaurant full time.
No one asked you to help!
Dude, I should not be the one controlling your life for you.
God, Lainey, we just had this argument. We can't keep doing this.
I know you're scared. It's hard to take in the yells and glares, but just try to calm down and play pretend like you're a little
to ignore it, okay?
Yeah, that's what I used to do when my parents would fight, but you get used to not having something around all the time. And then all of a sudden you hear 4 random strangers arguing, and it takes you right back to being 8 years old, with no control or ability to stop what's happening around you.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I mean, normally I'm alone, or I talk to my friends online, or read a book when I feel upset. It's nice to sit alone, but I'm always alone anyway. But you have to occupy yourself when you have no job, and being alone with your brain is just too scary. So, I usually just hang out at, my bunker is, it's actually just my apartment that I soundproofed and blacked out the windows in case of a storm. You know that night of the big storm? A bunch of trees had fallen, but my house was just fine. Actually, a girl knocked on my door that night, but I was too scared to talk to her, so I just shut her out.
You shut her out? You left her in the rain and the cold, even after she banged on the door so hard she nearly broke her hands? I was alone, I was afraid, and I was falling apart. I heard the bang bang was the beat of my heart, and I was left in the cold, had no hope, had no home, didn't know what to do, and I blame it on you.
Blame me for something.
Stop talking!
Control I did.
Oh, I don't want to hear it anymore.
I was so sad, it hurt you so bad.
It's all your fault that you have what you had.
At least your life is in scattered little pieces.
It's all your fault, it's all your fault.
At a distance, black and white is so much brighter here without you, but my eyes
Go
don't
ahead.
Blue skies are all that I can see now that
I really sympathize with all you flaws.
We're broken.
We're broken.
I don't understand. It's all been a lie. You're a room full of strangers. Can't trust anything you don't know. I've held on to too much. Now I've got to let go. Lie. Every door that we've opened. Now we gotta go and close. I look around a room full of people I don't know.
I thought I could trust you. Turns out there's grief beneath your skin.
You let me go before you even had the chance to let me in.
Everybody, take a deep breath now. We just got to learn the where, why, and how.
Why are you talking, Miss Perfect? You seem just go away and go live in your dream. It's all been a
Lie. You're a room full of strangers. Can't trust anything you don't know.
I've held on to too much. Now I've got to let go.
Lie. Every door that we've opened. Now we gotta go and close. I look around a room full of people I don't know.
Wait a second, it's a storm. We all just know the storm. Perhaps an act of God to rouse.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
Maybe it's a psychopath's form of a trick. Lock us in a room and find out how we tick. Well, it worked. Are you happy now?
Won't you please just let us out?
Fighting won't do anything to help anyone.
What do you want us to do? Pray about it?
I expect you to listen instead of yelling for 2 seconds. The situation is stressful enough without us all trying to kill each other. It's quite evident that all of you have things you haven't addressed. The room, while certainly a problem, is not the real reason you're all acting like this.
And who are you to tell us how we're feeling?
Because I understand.
What do you need? What do you need?
I lost my younger brother nearly 14 years ago.
Oh my God. Ada, I'm so sorry.
It was hard. It was probably the worst pain I've ever felt in my life. But that's not the point. The point was, it took me much longer to properly grieve because I wasn't honest with myself about how I was feeling. My emotions were completely normal for someone in my situation. But my denial and attempts at burying everything made it much worse.
How did you realize you were doing that?
Well, God played a major part in it. But I feel like it'd be beneficial to explain it to everyone in a different way. You guys are all familiar with the hero cycle, right?
What does that have to do with anything?
Just hear me out. In every good novel, there's always a cycle. It's outlined and clear. The hero's task
task is set. And though it's not easy, they're tough and sincere. The hero's path can be dark and dingy, but they gotta fight if they wanna be set free. All the trials and complications, the hero gets saved and is sometimes afraid. All the doubts and frustration, but you can't learn to heal until you learn to deal with it's hurting for so long. Because it's always the flaws that make the hero strong. So a friend betrayed you, but did you stop to consider how she felt through it all? And were you honest with him? Or were you somehow scared of manifesting his fall? And you can't love someone till you love yourself. And you can't find who you are through somebody else. Through your trials and altercations, you must look inside. You can't run and hide. Don't doubt your foundations by blaming your lies and turning your eyes from people that you love. The strength of their bonds is what heroes are made of. Perhaps we're not heroes, we're all just people, won't argue with that. No magic, all powers, just normal life that you have to work at. Trust and forgiveness are so hard to find, and you may feel like you've been left behind. All the trials and altercations, as hard as they are, they brought you so far. All the tears and lamentations that make you feel small, perhaps worst of all, you heard what you will dear. 'Cause the hero can win if they only feel fear. It's been long enough, no more acting tough, no more hiding lies. Pull back your disguise, the things that try you, make the hero shine through. I'm not trying to tell you how to conduct your lives. I just wanted to give some insight. I'm an English teacher, so putting my experience into literary terms made it easier to understand.
Amber, I'm sorry I left you out in the storm. I know a lot about what it's like to be left alone, and I should have trusted you enough to at least hear you out.
Thanks, Mom. I'm sorry I shouldn't have yelled at you the way that I did.
If you don't mind me asking, Amber, why were you stranded outside? The storm was almost a month ago. Didn't you say your mother passed recently?
I wasn't lying about my mother. I didn't live with her. I was in the foster system, and I recently declared independence this year, and it's been hard trying to make ends meet while still trying to graduate high school, so I knew she was still alive, so I looked into reaching out, but now here we are, and that's the story.
That's a lot to handle by yourself. I'm sorry for yelling at you earlier.
Yeah, I'm sorry too.
I guess there's been a lot of yelling at each other.
Yeah, and Ada's right, it hasn't helped anything. Duke, I'm sorry, I should have been straightforward with you and just told you what I was thinking about with the restaurant. And I should have just been honest from the beginning. And now look what's happened.
No, none of this is your fault. I should have told you. And I should have been more open with you and honest. I'm sorry.
I guess we were just trying to protect each other.
Yeah. I guess we should stop doing that.
Should we be watching this?
What is it, lady? Ari? Aria, I just want to make it clear that I really enjoyed our time together, and I'm really thankful for everything, but
I know, lady. Me too. I think this is the best decision.
are you going to be okay?
Well, I'm not right now, but I will be. You will too. You know what's strange? I don't feel anxious anymore. For whatever reason, I feel like we're all gonna be fine.
It's not strange. I feel it too.
Maybe we've just finally accepted the situation we're in.
I'm glad I met all of you, whether we get out of here alive or not. I'm thankful for everything.
We're thankful too, Lainey.
I suppose now all we can do is wait.
For what?
I don't know.
Class, I want to talk about no exits concept a little bit more. I want you to take a minute and see how you would react if you were in a situation like the one presented in the play.
I guess I just was afraid to be honest about the truth. That I didn't need to talk to a counselor. But I'm ready to be honest now.
How would you feel?
I wanted to talk to you both. I want to have a relationship with both of you. A real one, not just one made of technicalities. I don't want to be by myself anymore.
What would you think?
Well, I guess I'm done with this place. Wow, it feels like the end of an era.
What would you do?
Hi, my name is Duke, and I'm an alcoholic. I've kind of already done this before, but I thought I'd try again. Some things have happened recently, and I've kind of been looking at it in a new light. It's funny how those things happen.
What would you say to other people?
I saw her the other day. She looked happy, which is good. I'm happy for her. I mean, the whole situation still kind of sucks, but I think part of me will always love her. I'll be okay.
And overall, how would the situation change you?
I guess I thought things would be better, and in some ways they are, and I still stand by my decision, but I don't know, I still feel bad.
Do you miss her?
Sorta. Kinda.
Sorta, kinda.
Yes, I miss her. I miss her a lot.
So this makes you upset. Do you want to talk about it?
I don't really.
So you're in denial.
No, I'm not. Yeah. I guess I am.
If I had to pin you down for an issue, it would be for the 5 stages of grief. You're lodged in the first one, trying to get through the rest. Denial's the first. You have denial, anger, bargaining, and depression.
I think I would prefer to talk about something else, at least for right now.
All right. How have you felt recently? You mentioned things are getting better?
can't escape when the world is banging at your door, but I can stay a little stronger, try to rear out the storm.
I can heal. I've been broken for a while, no big deal. Until the feeling started swallowing me whole. It left me alone, but I found a home.
Broken inside, we've got nowhere to hide from the world, but we're healing, we're healing. We're healing on a path to a new start. In a world unaligned, try to see black and white, try to see gray. We fight for a brand new tomorrow. Find our way home and reroute the storm.
It's been hard. We're swimming in uncharted waters, fall apart. Though I'll never leave his side, I won't disappear. I will be right here. I'm not letting go. Don't you let me go.
It's finding a new meaning, a world behind the lock and key. The distance now is seeming like it's holding me back. From the world that has begun, I want to step outside, and I want to feel the sun.
We're all broken inside. We've got nowhere to hide from the world, but we're healing. We're healing. We're healing on a path to a new start. In a world unaligned, try to see black and white, try to see gray. We fight for a brand new tomorrow. Find our way home and reroute the storm. We're living with our eyes shut closed, 'cause what we don't know can't hurt us. And it's easier to shut your eyes to a world gone blind. No reason to try and understand what life is caving in is what makes it worth living. You gotta stay and fight. You're reaching for the light to find the sun. We're all broken inside. We've got nowhere to hide from the world, but we're healing. We're healing on a path to a new start. In a world gone colorblind, try to see black and white, try to see gray. We fight for a brand new tomorrow. Find our way home and reroute the storm. How do I know when I moved on to the next stage of grief? How do I get there?
I like to think of it like this. When you're in a waiting room, you don't know when they're going to call your name to go in. You just know that they're going to call your name. That's what grief is like. It's like being in a room waiting for your time to move on. And just because you've gotten to the next room doesn't mean that room goes away. You know it's coming, but you don't know when. The best you can do is be honest with yourself and be patient. Do you understand?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
And that's time.